Crow holders, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate all the love. Let's get right into Cronos update and see what's happening with Cronos price right now going into Thursday morning, October the 16th. So looking across the board, sea of red as we're recording this update. Cronos price right now is also down, of course, and we're looking at Cronos down about 5% over the course of the last 24 hours in USD comparative, down 4% in Bitcoin and about 3% in Ethereum comparative. Right now, we're seeing the price currently sitting at 15.7 cents. The valuation 5.5 billion and the 24-hour trading volume only at 35.6 million. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So before we continue on this update, just want to let you guys know in the comments, just wanted to let the viewers know, make sure you guys are following me on X, link in the description box below. Make sure you guys check me out on there, and we are trying to build a community there. So come engage with me on there, and we'll look forward to meeting there. So if you're looking at the Bitcoin dominance, again, I'm not going to bore you guys too much, but it's worthwhile noting, and this is why I try to cover this in every single update of mine, and I know a lot of you appreciate that, but dominance has been all over the place, as you can see for yourself. We're having a little bit of a hard time breaking out of the 59.7% mark for the BTC dominance, but that should really tell you the importance of that key range. Breaking above here could take us back up to 60%, believe it or not. It's definitely showing strength right now, but it kind of ties back to BTC. Bitcoin right now sitting below $111,000. We've retested the 23.6 several different times, and as of now, the price is trying to hold above that key range as much as possible. But breaking below here, like I said, 107 is the next target to be looking out for the price of Bitcoin. And by no means are we out of the woods yet. We're definitely not out of the woods yet for Bitcoin. And I did mention this in my previous update. The confirmation that we had at $115,000, that it's no longer a confirmation for the Crypto ZX channel no more. Reason why I say that is because we were able to hit a new all-time high after that. So now with the new all-time high, 117 still remains as a confirmation. The next one at $122,000. Actually, no, sorry, not $122,000. We're looking at about $120,000. Sorry, I wanted to correct myself there. So those are some new confirmations we want to look for ourselves, and of course we're nowhere near that. And right now we're actually closer to the neckline of the 23.6 rather than being far off of that. So that's something we want to keep in mind. We could still see some choppiness over the next few days, and that is something we want to keep in mind. But with that being said, let's take a look at what's happening with Cronos. Cronos price is still above the key support line at 14 cents, but let's take a closer look on the hourly time frame. So Cronos price right now, you can see for yourself, has been ranging within this level. We were actually, and you're noticing a very similar pattern. You can go watch some other updates as well. You're noticing a very similar pattern. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen a nice, push towards the upside, but that was very short-lived, taking altcoins back, literally back to where they were, prior to, this wick that we did see. I wouldn't say a wick, a nice move towards the upside. And we're talking about, a 10% move for a Cronos that we saw. But again, that was just short-lived and has been wiped out due to what Bitcoin just did right now. So as of now, you can see we kind of have some support around the 15.4 cents, obviously kind of dating back to the previous cycle, and obviously we did have a resistance around that range, and now we're seeing the price holding as support around here. But believe it or not, dropping below here takes us back down to 15 cents and opens the door for us to retest the 14.2 cent support line. But that itself is a move of about 8.69%, and I want you guys to be aware that that is still on the table as of yet. Of course, we came close to the 18 cents key resistance. Not exactly. We were very, very close, though. We were at 17.7 cents, but unfortunately, Bitcoin still hasn't really made up its mind. And again, I wouldn't really say it's Bitcoin. I think it's what we're hearing in terms of tariffs, which is not only having a negative impact on the altcoin and the crypto markets, but also on the traditional side as well. But going back to what I said, I still think we are not out of the bull market just yet. I still think the next months, 2.5 months, we still have 2.5 months left. Still think we're going to see some bullish momentum. Right now we're seeing a lot of uncertainty, but there does come, a nice moment after, seeing so much uncertainty. Right now there's so much uncertainty, but again, if you were kicking yourself looking at Cronos sitting at 38 cents, well, you're literally getting a discount of 60% right now. And yes, you could actually go and buy it this time around because obviously around here, not a lot of people were able to get in due to a lot of exchanges not being able to operate. due to the biggest liquidation that we've seen. But right now, the opportunity is definitely there, and we're talking about just in August, so a month, not even 2 months yet, that the price retested the 61.8, and right now you're getting a discount of 60%. I'm going to be quite frank with you. Even I am looking at Cronos right now in terms of like a dollar cost averaging aspect. Of course, you guys know I do my due diligence, I do my research, and I invest what I can afford to lose. As of now, as you guys know, I'm quite transparent. I don't own any, but I have definitely Cronos on the radar right now as far as a project that I would be looking to possibly accumulate due to these, nice healthy corrections. But again, I wouldn't say healthy correction, but at this point what's happening with the broader market. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Love you all. See you later from Crypto ZX, and peace out.